All right, so we're going to go ahead and, like I say, jump into my hot topic of the night, the one I posted about. And this is going to be bitch ass niggas part 2. Part 2. And how I got to this is, I hear stories about dudes out here, and I be like, just like in awe of how some dudes are overly controlling of their chick, their girl. Like, some dudes out here are just out of fucking control out here.
Scared.
And, it's one thing, I know everybody's like, alpha male and stuff, but there's like guidelines for anything. And I just, like, chick gotta be home by a certain time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
she got a curfew.
Wow.
Like, just...
And this is a grown woman?
Look, because she get ready to co-sign everything I'm getting ready to sit up here and talk about. That's why she was excited when I said I was going to do this part 2 tonight.
More bitch ass nigginess.
More bitch ass nigginess. And...
Wait, so what happened if you ain't home on time, though?
It just all depends on how that nigga is. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, some females grow up like that, though. They see certain things and then they feel like that's what's supposed to happen.
But I can say that the same thing about guys. They see that and they feel that's the way things are supposed to be.
And that's why a lot of relationships are messed up too. A lot of things are messed up too. Yeah. Like if I'll go lead by example. Like if you have 2 people, 2 different households, him, young, mother, abused by, whatever, right? This is just, you know what I'm saying? He see this arguing, he see this fussing, he see this fighting. This is all he knows. So he's expecting mama, she's humble. You know what I'm saying? Okay, she don't want to keep getting abused. Okay, so this is what he see, right? Then you got her life where, you know what I'm saying, her dad or whatever used to, do the same thing to her mother. And she saw how her mother acted. So she took more of the way that her mother did so this wouldn't happen to her. This is all she knows. And these 2 people get together, that's dangerous. Because he's going to want to be controlling and abusive and she's going to take it. Because that's what they saw. You see what I'm saying? So it's all in a cycle on how people, are raised. Some women just feel like they just got to do anything. You know what I'm saying? They men want them to keep them in.
And before we go, I know,
I can't be in that kind of
and I'm not saying specifically because,
I don't want to.
But there's some women watching this right now, or a woman who is in a situation with a bitch ass nigga, and I don't know this for sure. I'm not saying like such and such. I just know that there's somebody watching this right now.
It can resonate to somebody. Somebody
is or knows somebody who is involved with a bitch ass nigga, and these niggas have and another thing, like, niggas hitting on chicks.
Yeah,
like
I had some bitch ass shit.
Oh yeah, man.
I'm going to address this shit too. Because we're gonna hit all the points on this bitch ass nigga shit.
I've been beat up.
It's gonna do so both ways.
Because I can't hit back. Regardless, you can't hit
back. That's
back.
different.
And I'm talking for how strong she is. You can't hit back, bro.
That's different. I'm not going to be anybody's punching bag. My mama told
you can't run?
My mama told me this. Don't be nobody's punching bag. Don't be no fucking fool.
So you gonna square up?
If you gonna square up with me, what the hell else am I going to do after I've given you plenty of time to get away? Like, okay, but sometimes it's not that easy.
Girls, I've been.
What the fuck else was I supposed to do?
But anyway, like,
and
the people's elbow.
Some of these niggas have a badge of honor for, like, slapping chicks. Like, actually, like, they feel good, like they done smacked a chick.
Yeah.
Co-sign it.
I mean, they do. I mean, sometimes that's the thing for a man to feel like he's in control of everything. He got to control everything.
I'm going to address that because, I want to hit this topic head on. I don't agree with none of that stuff. None of it. When we talked about the last time women allowing certain stuff, like, after a while, you have to stand up for something. Like, you have to stand up for something.
But you gotta understand though, women too. You know what I'm saying? You say it's hard. Because some people have been through this for so long, they're scared for anything different. You say stand for something, stop that shit. But some people are so mentally fucked up from these situations, they feel like they can't get out of it. And if they leave, this person gonna kill them because they've been abused. So and when people start to get abused, and it takes a toll on their mind too. So, you'd be like, why don't you just leave them? Why don't you? If it's not that easy.
Another thing that fucking grinds my gears with bitch ass niggas, because I'm just gonna hit all the points I got. These niggas that are willing to kill themselves over a woman. I mean that's another thing that really grinds my gears when dealing with bitch ass niggas. Like, you won. If that's what if that's what it's going to take.
Hey, hold on.
Seen as being a bitch ass nigga, but
I don't think
really.
we can laugh
different.
at that, yo.
That's different.
No,
like,
that's
mental.
I was about to hashtag mental health matters.
No, like that.
No. Let me.
I definitely understand what you're saying.
Bitch ass nigga would do is say I'm gonna kill myself knowing he ain't gonna do it. That's bitch nigga shit.
Yeah,
but there are dudes that actually do shit like that.
Let me expound on what I'm talking about. Said man has, dealing with a chick. Now, dude knows that chick is dealing with somebody else. But now, in order to get the upper hand on somebody else, you're willing to say that you'll kill yourself if you don't, stop dealing with X. Or I can't live my life without.
I can't stand that shit either way it go, man.
I mean,
that's more mental though. Like,
it is mental.
So
like
it's
matter.
Or
it's just the ones that want attention. That's some bitch ass nigga shit. But the ones that what I'm saying. But sometimes you can't even know the difference.
Hold on.
What?
I see what you're saying.
I'm saying the bitch nigga shit come in when nigga be like, I'm about to kill myself because you don't want me no more. He don't put it in his mind that he ain't gonna do that to himself.
The one that said he's gonna do it.
Right. But then it be the ones that really will hurt themselves because they feel like nobody loves them, and maybe you love them a way they've never felt before. It's all mental. It all goes back to childhood, coming up, growing up, stuff.
I don't know.
Yeah, those are the ones that need a therapist. That's what we talking about. I don't know
if they have anything like what we have in the Met. You remember Charter Rivers, where they would.
Yeah, it was. What's your crazy house out here called?
What?
It was
Holly Hill.
It was Holly Hill. Dorothy did.
They'll give you money.
They closed it down.
They'll give you money for convincing people if they're crazy because they need therapy.
Holly Hill would take money at one point in time, but at the same time, it really won't even talk about it. Like I said, in a situation like this, you really have to know somebody. Once you see them red flags and abusive behavior, take that red flag and wave that motherfucker because there's something else coming behind it.
Because a lot of chicks let that slide.
I'm not laughing.
But see, it's not even that you. And then sometimes you gotta think too how mentally abused you are to let some shit slide. You gotta think like people go through things.
I understand,
and women hold on to things.
I'm not knocking what happens. I'm just saying that I can understand how it happens. How you can become under a spell of somebody like that, thinking that you really can do anything without them, or they got you so
scared than anything else
to do anything.
Exactly. So if he say, "Come in the house by 10 o'clock, and I better have dinner in my bed," and she's okay, baby, I'm gonna do this. That's because she's mentally abused. Either she's seen it growing up and she thought that's what she has to do, or she's so scared of him that she's gonna do what he wants her to do. Anybody that's in a relationship like that is not happy. The female is not happy. He might be happy or ecstatic because he getting what he wants, but there's a lot of dudes out here smacking the fuck out of women and beating their ass like men just to prove their point. And then you have these girls that are too scared to leave because they think this nigga gonna kill them. So, it's easier said than done. You can tell somebody's been abused and these bitch ass niggas doing these bitch ass shit to these women. But no, he loves me. That's because that's when he'll beat her ass. I love you, baby, I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? She love him. But I love you, baby. I'm sorry. Every time you do it. And then, if you leave me, I'll kill you. So she ain't going nowhere. And she continue to put up with it. So that's that bitch ass nigga shit. It's hard for women to get out of relationships like that. It only took one time for me, personally, as being going through it. You know what I'm saying? It only took one time for me. But it's hard. So it's hard to say, you know, just leave.
I understand that, but my thing is just like I'm talking to these bitch ass niggas out here specifically. Like I'm calling you out. If you know somebody, you can tell them I said it. You know, certain things just should not be tolerated. It just shouldn't be tolerated. I've been in all kinds of relationships throughout my life.
Huh.
Some fun, some chaotic as fuck. You know what I'm saying? I was in one of those, like, young, oh, Jesus, young love will get you killed. Like, because that's just how fucking out of control your hormones and stuff are and your feelings, because nobody sits down and talks to you about what love entails and the crazy shit you'll do at a young age over love. Mm-hmm. Nobody, I didn't get that talk. I don't know how it went for y'all, but I didn't get that talk. So, I have these feelings that are out of control for this woman, and I don't really know how to control them. And so we definitely, we have to start, as men, we have to start raising our boys right, because that plays as big of a factor in any of this. As any of it, as men, we definitely need to play bigger parts in our boys' lives, letting them know what's right and what's wrong, and just being mentors to other people that you come in contact with.
Yeah. Because the kids are grown up seeing a lot of things now. So just imagine how in the next generation, how disrespectful and how aggressive and stuff our kids are going to be because of what they see. Like I said, you might think your kid don't see what's going on and realize what's going on, but they know more than you think they do. So you got to be careful with that too.
A man like that is dangerous. Controlling is a red flag. Hey, y'all. Hey. Curfews, going through messages, checking mileage on my car, wants to control what she does, where, etc. Yeah, that's some bitch ass nigga shit.
Look, that's bitch ass nigga shit.
That's toxic. I just got a page watcher. LOL. Stalking.
That's why I broke my damn girl for that shit, though, man.
What, for page watching?
Nah, watch me, period. Why you on your phone? Who you talking to? Who you talking to? I'll just ask a question.
She probably kicking you in your sleep, too. What do y'all say about an 18-year-old dealing with a 31-year-old man and is told he's abusing her? The teen never seen abuse but has lack of father in their life.
That's what the issue is.
18 and 31?
He called her fresh.
That's what the issue is.
Guidance.
Yeah, that's what he was showing her how to, be a father figure at the same time, trying to be.
And any dude, especially any guy
fun with a woman, or a girl that age, man.
Any guy that's our age knows, like, if I would get a chick that young, I could.
You said our age, but you said 31 and 18.
Well, but no, that's what I'm saying. From my
that's
age,
still a kid, but yeah.
From my age, I'm looking like you can mold them to the way that you want. Like, it's out of bounds. You're out of bounds.
Still don't give you permission.
But you're legal though, man. So you're out of bounds, but she's legal.
Yeah, but she's legal by age, but by mind she is not.
Is that,
you see what I'm saying?
Whose fault is that?
It's nobody's fault. It's age. It's maturity. You know what I'm saying? You can't, you know what I'm saying? It's nobody's fault. It's maturity. Yeah. She's not mature enough to think the way you want her to think as a 31-year-old man.
That's guidance.
Yeah, and she's 18. Yeah. She don't know shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's not nobody's fault. That's just the way it's supposed to be. She's 18. She's young. She's not going to think like a 31-year-old woman. If she's 18, she hasn't had that experience in her life to do that.
That's fucked up. I get frustrated when they justify hitting on women because she has fetishes relating to that, but it's not the same.
Sex, and that's different.
Yeah,
man.
That's completely different. Like, yeah,
they're not talking about in the bedroom.
Yeah, in the bedroom, that's different.
Yeah, but some men will take that out in the bedroom just because they do have fetishes.
Dumb shit though.
They'll take it that extra step.
That's some bitch shit.
You can't just leave somebody
that's
like
abuse.
You can't just leave somebody like that. You have to find a way out. I have had my ex try to run us down with his car because I was leaving with the kids.
But he will get arrested though.
Jesus Christ. But they're not thinking about that because they're on some bitch ass nigga shit.
Time you ain't thinking about that. Like,
usually they kill women, then kill themselves as a bitch ass nigga.
Yeah.
Well, they say as a band, but I know you meant bitch ass nigga. You can't leave. Oh, hold on. No, that's the thread. All right. So that's sad. It's truly sad. Oh, shit. My homegirl's boyfriend jumped off a bridge because she told him that he had to move out of her house. There's truly some crazy people out there. Because he had to move out of her house?
No.
Damn, like, those are the only options you got.
And then he probably like, nobody loves me, nobody wants me. You never know what his childhood was like before.
I mean, I understand that.
I
don't know anybody's... But I can understand,
and that's why
hashtag
Black Therapist Matter or Mental Health Matters.
Yeah, mental health matters.
Sometimes it is fear or abuse, but some women feel doing whatever he said is being a good woman. Like the girl who was cutting ice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Now, I don't see nothing wrong with a cutting knife.
Breaks my heart. Hold on, I don't know what y'all...
Butter knife.
Go ahead. You know I got something to say after these comments. Go ahead.
Breaks my heart. PSA. If you're in an abusive relationship, please reach out for help. There are places you can go. There are people who can help.
Yes.
If you need help finding resources, I don't mind helping you.
Look,
you are not alone.
Whatever. Like, hit anybody's inbox up here tonight, and I will, get you in contact with people that you need to talk to. Because, I like to touch everything up here. And, that bitch ass niggas part due with something that was coming. And
I believe these bitch ass dudes abuse and threaten these ladies, loved ones, and them, and that fear keeps them with the abuser.
Yeah.
If you can't understand, it's because you've never experienced it. Just my opinion. Hey.
I wish Price would come tell me, like, this nigga threatened me. I go over there, I kill that.
Hold on. I need to go back to this, though, because it said they're not alone. Is there something I need to know about? Reach out to me if there is.
So stupid.
No, with that ice situation, she was mentally abused. That's mental.
What ice? Like, I don't even know what y'all talking about.
You remember the video with the girl that cut the ice? He liked his ice cut with 2.5 inches, and then I have to make sure I call his homeboys and make sure they're ready to sit down and play the video game with him when he's ready to sit down. And I can't wear my shoes in the bathroom because he doesn't want me to wear my slippers, my shower slippers in the bathroom at all. So I walk in there barefoot and get his water together for him so he can go take his shower, and then I sit down.
Damn, you memorized.
Yes, you know I did.
Yo, did it?
To that point. And yeah, gotta make sure everything is perfect. And then when he walks through the door, he like, just grab whatever it was, his water, with his 2.5 chunks of ice in it. Because she sat there and cut the ice for him. So it's the perfect temperature for him.
I don't want a woman like that, man.
That's mental. You know what I'm saying? That's mental as hell.
I mean, every relationship has.
Now imagine if he tried to leave her. You don't think that bitch would go crazy? I'm gonna fucking kill her. Come on now. Like, it's mental.
Should be ready to
She
live.
could be an ice sculptor.
Damn.
She always got a job.
Somebody hired for that.
She always got a job.
That'd be a nice centerpiece at a wedding.
Ice sculptors are hard to come by these days.
I don't find that shit
And
funny.
she doing it with a butter knife?
Bruh.
You see this shit?
Did he really have to do it with a butter knife?
Like, really, she was like cutting ice and making sure it was perfect Because this is the way he likes it, because it's the perfect temperature for his
See,
wife.
something about that like I'm trying to joke about it, because
But then she
like
sits,
that shit is rubbing me the wrong way.
down and calls all of his homeboys on the phone
to let them
know that in 20 minutes he's going to be sitting down in front of the game and he wants to go live with you. So you need to be waiting for him when he comes to sit down for his game. This is what the fuck she does.
Wow. Hold on. I have a better question though. And this one. Who the fuck is recording all this?
Like, whoever know that she doing it. I don't know who recorded. No, but he came in the house while he got his water while she was recording.
You see what I'm saying? Like, who's recording?
Well, I think she was. Wasn't she? Did she have her own cute for herself?
She cute.
But this is my question.
She probably cute as hell too, man.
She was.
Fuck, man, that don't make no damn sense.
But this is my question, because you said it's a mental thing. Every relationship has a mental dynamic to it.
But it needs to be a healthy mental. That's not healthy.
Oh, definitely.
If it's not healthy, you don't need it. Like, I understand it's gonna be a mental dynamic, but that shit kind of like
but every relationship has a mental dynamic. Most of the time, the guy controls it. Sometimes the woman controls it.
But if it's a relationship, it's not supposed to be a control. But that's my point. Like, if you ever find yourself in a scenario like that and it's not a balance like it's supposed to be, then get the fuck on. If you mentally can and shit, but get the fuck on. If there's no balance, then it's not a relationship. I mean, that's simple.
And then if you got two people that are both alphas, alpha female and an alpha male, you know what I'm saying? Usually, if it's the right what?
I don't believe there's an alpha female.
What you mean?
Not to an alpha male. I don't believe in that.
Without the female, it wouldn't be a male. So it's always going to be an alpha female, baby.
Okay, you hear how quiet it got?
With alpha females and alpha males, as I was speaking,
I knew the can was
it comes to the point where even with the alpha females, because both of them are two strong-headed people, and they both, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. But if it's the right man, she will calm down her alphaness.
There's no word such thing as an alpha female, in my opinion.
Okay, that's what the word. Alpha male, alpha female. We will calm down, you know what I'm saying, our aggressiveness if it's the right man and let him take lead. You know what I'm saying? If it's the right kind of situation, if you got two strong-headed people and, you know what I'm saying, but usually she'll calm down a little bit, let me stop being so aggressive, let me, you know what I'm saying, just a little bit if it's the right man. You know what I'm saying? So it wouldn't be a situation where y'all bumping heads.
You can't be an alpha. Because alpha is always in control. If you're not in control,
she's still gonna have her control. Because y'all going to have control for each other. It's not like she's just going to be just everything away. Okay. But she's, you know what I'm saying, she'll come down just a little bit for her man. If it's an alpha male. You know what I'm saying? If he doing what everything an alpha male is supposed to do, she's going to calm down. Because a lot of us females have to be.
I think I see what Branson's talking about, though. She's just part-time alpha.
That's it. You're not an alpha. You just became a beta.
I was just about to say that's a beta. If you have to pull yourself back.
So there's no such thing as an alpha.
If it's two strong-headed people, you know what I'm saying? Like,
but if you change when we at home, though, and you now submissive, then you're not really... At first, I was with you until he said that part, because...
Y'all know what the hell I'm trying to say. Yeah, two strong-headed people, you know what I'm saying? There are alpha females. Don't need a nigga for nothing. Anyway, and we call ourselves alphas, not a beta. But if we did,
I love
you the
dude, though,
that, you know what I'm saying? Like,
so it's different. It's different at home.
You like the sorority, isn't it?
Nah, it's like when they hard outside, but at home they...
Verbal and emotional abuse is just as dangerous. The ice situation is tough. Could be abuse, could be she just does whatever she thinks her man likes. He may not be abusive. She was recording, she was bragging about doing it. Define alpha female.
Oh, y'all wait for me to define it? Alpha male but a female.
Right, that is step one. We need a definition. Be strong-willed is different from being an alpha.
If an alpha male was submissive at home, is he an alpha male?
No.
Me personally, I still, feel like he was my
alpha is always going to be an alpha, regardless. There's no, he switches, no. That's just his demeanor. That's why a female can never be an alpha. Because if she finds the right alpha male, it's gone.
And a lot of the times we don't find it, and that's why we so strong headed.
That's not true because most women, I won't say every, but most women have taken and went the beta route. That's why they're so strong-willed now, because they don't want that whatever happened to them before. A lot of these are facades. You have to build up your wall so high because you want people to think certain things about you. Everybody's not a toughie. Everybody is not built like that. Hell, dudes ain't built like that.
That's why we talking about these bitch ass niggas now.
That's why we talk. So if I know dudes ain't built like that, and women have this thing about them that makes them a little bit more emotional than men. That's all I'm saying. I'm not knocking if you want to say there's an alpha female, that's cool. But I disagree. And we can agree to disagree.
All right.
I'm an alpha female, but in the bedroom, I choose not to be in control.
Part-time alpha. That's what it is.
But I feel like I have
to change it up just a little bit, though. I was with you until then, until you explained it really well. Kudos, Branson.
But I feel like I have been forced into alpha role because I have to be the one that controls everything in the household because there is no one that is going to take over that role. But that's an entirely different conversation too, though.
But if you're saying it's nobody else to take, who are you being alpha to?
That's what I'm saying. That's a different conversation.
If you're a single female, who are you being the alpha to? Because you're single.
Oh, you better.
Society has fucked that term.